guys, this is Denise with Pier Hill Farms. I'm gonna bring you in on a little project I'm gonna do real quick this morning. I ordered some strawberries from Hoss Tools and about a month or so, maybe a little longer ago, a few months maybe, and they just came in the mail, and so now it's time to get them planted. I also purchased a Greenstalk tiered planter that I'm gonna do them in this year instead of out in the black pots like I've done out in the garden. I wanted them closer to the house so I could keep an eye on them and make sure that they produce and do well for me. So I'm going to fill these planters with the soil that I've got and start planting these strawberries so they can get ready to start growing and producing us some strawberries for the year. So I brought you along for that so you can follow me along while I do that. It's a beautiful morning. We're up early and gonna get this done. And you see I have a 5-tier Greenstalk planter ready to go. It has these gray discs that's gonna go in between each tier as it goes. And I'm gonna start filling this up with the soil that I have. Now, here is my strawberries that I got from Hoss Tools, Cama Rosa strawberries. And of course, Greg sends a letter also explaining everything about your strawberries. Of course, you see on here, he suggests using a vegetable, flower, fruit, ornamental treatment, liquid copper fungicide, and a garden phos, however you say that. And so I really want to do this and try to follow the guidelines that Greg gives just to see how well we produce some strawberries, because I would love to see a very productive season in our strawberries. And they say that these grow big, plump strawberries. So let's get started on getting this done. So my brother-in-law bought me several bags of this all-purpose organic garden soil. Some of these got broken too. I don't know exactly what the pH is in it. I bought a pH tester. I'm going to test it and see how that goes. I probably should have already done this, really and truly, maybe last week, but we've been so busy with ministering to a friend who has lost her husband, and so it's just been one of those weeks where we've just been tied up elsewhere and not here. So let's see if we can get this bag over and start pouring them in to the Greenstalk trays. Okay, let's see. Oh, bag is tearing. Don't tear on me, please. That's really fragile, ain't it? Usually you have to rip it really hard. Let's see. And it says to fill this up with loose soil. Don't pack it. Wow, boy, this soil is rich. Let's see here. Don't go in the hole, please. I think I will put my thumb over the hole. And this bag size, I can't remember what size it was. I think it holds 5 pounds of soil each bucket, I think is what it said. I can't remember. I told Stumpy when he went to buy it how much to get, and it's been a few weeks since I told him to get, or a week or so, and with my brain this week, I can't remember how many pounds. Let's see, what size is this bag? It says 1 cubic foot, so 1 cubic foot of soil per bucket. So that's a start. So let's grab our strawberries and put some through here. Now I am going to add some other items around to help fill the tray up. Maybe I want to do, I did look up a while back on some companion plants that go with the strawberries. And so I'm going to get some of those. I'm going to try to pull my list up and see what those are, so I can tell you some of the things that would be good to go with it. So let's get our strawberries. Okay, let's open our strawberries and see how they look. They look fairly good. They come in little plugs like this. And what you want to make sure that you do, for one, is you don't want to plant it too deep up, the soil too far up, because then you plant rots. You don't want to plant it too shallow, because then your roots will be exposed and the plant will die. So there's a crown on this base that you want to plant to in here. And let me see how many plugs I actually have to determine how many I should put in each tier. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I have 5 tiers. So I'm going to put, I'll start with 3, 6, 9. I may do 3 on the first 2 tiers, and then on the last 3 do 2 and fill those up with something else. I'm not sure. I may do it opposite. I don't know. I'm thinking some of the companion plants that go with strawberries would be lettuce, asparagus, chives is another good one for a companion plant. There's catnip and yarrow and marigolds, some of your flowers. And you want to make sure that your roots are pointing down on your plants. So make sure you do that and that they're not shooting upwards. So let me see, do I want to do 3 or just 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and that leaves me 2 left over. I think I'll do most of the plants on the top and just do 2 and then fill in with some companion planting around it. I think I'll do that. I think that's the idea I'll go with. So now I'm going to take my green, or my gray tray and position it on here like that. Make sure it's on there good. That's sitting like that. Okay, let me fill up the next tier. I'm not going to set it on here yet. We'll start with the next tier filling up. All right. Go ahead and fill up the next tier here. Let's see if this bag is going to tear as easy as that one. Of course not. The first one tore a little better than the last one. All right. I'm going to lay it like this. That way my hole is covered as I go around. Hey, honey. Get my strawberries planted. And so then I'll just go to the store and get some other items to add to it. Of course, I don't have them today, but that's okay. Don't go in the hole. Of course, it should be okay. I don't have the tier built yet. So maybe it'll just fall to the bottom there. Let's see. I've been so excited about getting these and doing this because I really wanted to grow some good strawberries, and so this is exciting to me that they came in and we're getting to experiment with them. Here's one. I hope they do well. You gotta do good, babies. Talk to your plants. They do look a little rough. We're mounting this up around it. They do look a little rough, but they will come out of shock once you get them going. So I'm not worried about the way they look right now. Look at that plant. Looks sad. Maybe it'll survive. Pour dirt around it, make sure. Okay, baby. Hopefully you'll do better. This one don't look quite as bad. I'll stick it over here. Okay, so I have them all filled up. I'm gonna put move some of the soil. Drop this. I should have got one more bag of compost just to add to these, because I wonder if they need to be just a little bit more full. I'm not sure. We'll see. I always can bring that back in and add it to it at a later time. So let's see if we can get this thing stacked and put together. Maybe. Sure hope it works good. There. So now I'm gonna pick up this thing. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but it needs to clip. Let's see. I can get it all. I'll come to this side so you can see maybe better. Is to get it all of the little legs fit in, and you want to make sure that it clicks all the way down. It does. It's sitting all the way down on that one. To give them a little bit more soil. This Greenstalk is definitely made of more durable plastic, a lot more sturdier, just a lot more built, better built, well built. What's the word I'm looking for? And so I think it's going to do way better than the smaller version of the thing I bought at a local box store. So we'll see. Let me get the top tier on. So this is the watering tray that goes on the very, very top. And you just stick that on top, making sure you're clicking it in down in its little thing, and all we're going to do is put water in here, and it should trickle down and water our plants. So, ooh, you come back up here, little baby. This is exciting, but nervous because I want it to do well. I want it to do well. And I've always wanted to be a better gardener. And so I'm hoping that, that I can do that, you know? Be successful at producing good, healthy fruit, you know? I'm hoping that that'll happen. Oh, so just making sure the plants are not bound by any of the trays. Making sure that they're mounted up good. I think so. And I'm just gonna go buy some things plants to fill in around them, those companion plants that I mentioned earlier. But I may put some in here and try that. It says yarrow and sage and thyme can go in here, and marigolds, so I might put some marigolds in here for some color. I just don't want to get too big. They probably won't get too big. I've got some out by the pump house that have been growing for a couple of years, and they're doing great. But I've got sage and I've got thyme in my herb garden box, so I don't know if I'll plant any more here, but I might try some varieties of lettuce, maybe some chives, and yeah, I think I might do that and see how that goes with a few flowers in between to give it color. Borage, I think is how you say it, B-O-R-A-G-A-G-E, borage. Borage, however you say it. Sorry, Tracy. That's something I thought I might try. I've never done that before, so we'll see how it goes. So let's get this thing watered and see how well it does. I did buy a pH tester, and we're going to test and see how the soil is testing here. So I told you I wanted to make sure we had the right pH, and we're sitting at 6.5 in there. Let's check this one here. 6.0, that's within the realm. Let's go down to the bottom one and check it. 6.0. So it looks like my pH is right for, that says 5.0. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. 6.0. It says that your pH has to be between 6.0 and 6.5. So it looks like our soil is just right for the strawberries. I'm going to get some water and start filling that thing up to see how well it works. Probably gonna take a while for it to drizzle all the way down, but we'll see how it goes so you guys can follow along. All right, I know this is gonna probably take a while to do, but we'll get it. Filled up. We did have a water hose back here, but we took it out to help water the new ducklings in their new grow out pens. So I have to get another hose for up here close to the house. Isn't that what you do? Borrow from place to place when you're on the farm to make things work for the time being. That's what we do around here. Anyway, I hear it trickling down. Oh, and I'm pouring water all over myself because this one is really full. Let's slow down a little bit. How's that? I see it. I'll have to show you when I get done. I see it trickling down. can see, you hear it trickling down. That is an overflow for it not to stay full. Maybe. All the water has gone down. Okay, so I've got the water in it. The place I want it to sit is over on the side of the porch where the morning sun comes up and it gets morning sun. And for most of the day, it'll get some sun. I think I'm gonna put some more water in it. It does have a drain valve on the bottom that it will overflow if there's too much water in it. But, which I guess is a safety mechanism, which I like. It means your pots are not staying saturated. They're getting wet. I think I'm gonna run another thing of water through it to make sure the plants are getting the water that they need. And but let's get it moved to its new location. It may not be as easy as I thought it was to slide it. Let's see. Here we go. Roll, roll, roll. Over here. Okay, let's see. I have tires locked. I think I had tires locked. Look at there. Keeping it real here, folks. I'm by no means a professional at what I do. So there we go. Let's see. We will set it right here. Where is my drain at? On here. Put that there. And lock the wheels now so it doesn't roll anywhere. Okay, so I've got the strawberries in here, and I talked to Stumpy. He actually had some romaine lettuce that he was going to plant in the garden that I'm going to add to the tower in between. I've ordered some flowers to go with it. Eric got me some more potting soil that will I can add to this to fill up my spots that need a little bit more soil. So we're gonna stick some. I'm gonna pull this over. Let me unlock it again. And slide it over here. A little closer. In the shade. Work in the shade. I'm going to put these. Let's see if I can. I love romaine lettuce. I love it. Such a good vegetable to have around. Come out and pick you some, make you a fresh salad with it. It's so good. Probably go into shell shock a little bit. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 there. Let's turn it around. I got plenty of spots on the back side to plant it. I think I will put one right here. Okay, we've got it planted in the broccoli at the top, the lettuce, and strawberries. We'll see how that goes. I've got some flowers coming. I might put some marigolds in between to add some flowers to it. We'll see how it goes, but there it is. It is set and ready. It's dripping water. It's it's full. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I'll try to do some shorts along, let you see how well it's going along the way, but there we have it. Greenstalk is planted, and we'll keep you updated on how that goes. We appreciate you watching, following us. Remember, if you want a Greenstalk, I know that several of my friends I follow on YouTube, especially Just Dig It Farms, they have a discount code on their website that you can go and get a Greenstalk with their code and not have to pay full price for one of those things. There's others out there I know of, but Tracy's the only one with Just Dig It Farms that I know of off the top of my head right now. Sorry, everybody, for not remembering everybody, but just get out there and get you a Greenstalk planter and start your growing. This is something you could do in a small area. So if you don't have much space, a back porch or something, I've got 3 variety of plants growing here, fruits and vegetables growing here, and we'll see what happens and see how they produce. You can do it. You can do it. But as Stumpy always says, a simple life is a much more enjoyable life, and God bless you for watching us and following us, and we'll catch you on the next video.